In the Pacific Ocean, 1,000 kilometers off the coast of Ecuador, lie the Galapagos Islands. In 1835, Charles Darwin came as part of a voyage aboard the HMS Beagle. During his visit to the islands, Darwin noted that the distinctive creatures found here were similar from island to island of the archipelago. However, they were perfectly adapted to their own environment. This led him to ponder the origin of the island's inhabitants. For example, he learned that a tortoise's shape depended on the island where it was found. The dome-shaped shell was from the wet islands of Santa Cruz, while the saddleback was from Hispaniola. Here, he made observations that inspired his theory of evolution by natural selection. The Galapagos Islands are home to the largest number of endemic species. This includes 109 vertebrate species and 180 plant species. But how did these animals get to the islands? It is most likely that many of these animals arrived from South America on rafts of vegetation, in a process called ocean dispersal. The endemic species found here have traits like no other. Some of these include the marine iguana. It is most likely that these iguanas arrived to the islands by ocean dispersal from South America, where its ancestors inhabited a now submerged volcanic archipelago. Unlike modern iguanas, the marine iguanas found on the islands are considered marine reptiles because they are able to forage for food in the sea. These iguanas can dive 9 feet into the water, but mainly live on the rocky shore of the islands. There are also the giant tortoise. The Galapagos are one of the only 2 places where these large reptiles, which can weigh up to 417 kilograms, are found. In 1835, when the islands were discovered, it was named Island of the Tortoises because of the giant tortoises that were found there. Although they are poor swimmers, these tortoises use their buoyancy to travel 1,000 kilometers off the mainland by being pushed along by currents and extending their necks above the water to breathe. On the islands also live the flightless cormorant. Over time on the islands, the cormorants found here have developed an interesting new trait. Unlike other cormorants, those found here have lost their ability to fly. After adapting to the rocky volcanic terrain of the islands, they became swimmers who only need to travel up 100 meters off the shore to obtain food. What makes the Galapagos Islands special are its inhabitants. These animals have traits that cannot be found elsewhere, even from those in the same species. On these islands, these animals had adapted to the new surroundings and have made a home for themselves. Looking at just these few examples, it is hard to deny the amazing feats that these animals have accomplished to survive. These animals show us the importance of biodiversity in an ecosystem and are able to provide us with important information about the world we live in.